NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
We know how.
Tonight, a pair of high-profile law enforcement reform plans could reshape the way officers and deputies in San Diego respond to certain situations. Thank you for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Catherine Garcia. Today, the San Diego City Council unanimously voted to advance a ballot measure that would create an independent commission on police practices. Just moments after that, the County Board of Supervisors unanimously voted to strengthen the Citizens Law Enforcement Review Board, known as CLRB. The vote gives CLRB greater independence from the Sheriff's Department and more authority to investigate any use of weapon and use of force claims. The board also unanimously voted to approve an Office of Equity and Racial Justice, which will allow communities of color to be involved in policy and budget decisions.
One of the narratives is that these are in reaction to the murder of Breonna Taylor or of George Floyd, when in fact they're a reaction to, years and years and years, decades, arguably hundreds of years of inner city communities being disrespected, disregarded, and mistreated by law enforcement.
The third county proposal the board voted unanimously on was the creation of mobile crisis response teams. These are specialized teams for mental health and homeless services, taking that duty away from deputies. Meantime, back to the city council. The city council has to work out more details with the police union and then take a final vote next month before that officially heads to the November ballot. As county and city leaders took up these votes, we also took a look at whether the options on the table are enough for some community members.
I feel like it's quite obvious that we do need a de-escalation in the way the police handle situations. I feel like that they can use additional training and also refreshment training in the things that they specialize in.
To me, it just seems like the same propaganda, but just mixed up a different way. I can tell you like this. The entire culture of the police department, especially SDPD, it has to be broken totally down and built back up again.
The people we spoke with today said they are hopeful about a more proactive Citizens Law Enforcement Review Board. Busy day today. The County Board of Supervisors also voted 4-1 to request guidance from the state on lifting more coronavirus restrictions. This includes allowing private planned events, wedding receptions, hotel conferences, street fairs, and team competitions. The county will also seek guidance on reopening playgrounds. Governor Newsom is requiring everyone in the state to wear masks when distancing isn't possible. San Diego County has been under a mask mandate since May. As you know, not everybody is following those rules.
Why would they get to make that choice? That should be the choice of the people, not the governor.
We sent our crew to Mission Beach in Coronado, where a lot of people still were not wearing masks out in public. Exemptions include not wearing a mask when walking, running, or biking, as long as you maintain your distance. So far, there's been more education than enforcement, though. At beaches, police and lifeguards have encouraged people to practice social distancing and to wear the masks, but have generally not written citations. Orange, Riverside, and San Bernardino County had recently rescinded their county mask orders, but in general, state law supersedes local laws. Experts say right now may be a good time to take a look at the credit cards you're using and which ones serve you best, because credit card companies have been forced to change during the pandemic. They're doing things like giving more rewards at grocery stores or credits for streaming and cell phone plans. If you have a card with an annual fee, this could be a good time to renegotiate.
We found a couple of years ago, even in a much more normal climate, that about 70% of the time when people ask, they got that annual fee lowered or waived.
Companies right now may also let you skip a payment or two, or at least lower your interest rate. Experts say it doesn't hurt to ask, and it's a way to protect your credit score during tough financial times. A pattern of June gloom may be followed by sunshine. Crystal Egger joins us with your first alert forecast after a quick break.
NBC7's Nightly Check-In is sponsored by Bill Howe Plumbing, Heating and Air, Flood and Restoration.
Call 1-800-BILL-HOWE. Bill Howe. We know how.
Bill Howe is open to provide customers with repairs and services. We have taken additional measures to keep our customers and technicians safe. We will continue to provide San Diego with trusted, exceptional service.
Because we know how.
Well, summer is here and the June gloom is not going anywhere. We haven't had sunshine at the beaches in several days, maybe a few breaks here and there, but we are expecting a persistent marine layer over the next few days. Minor temperature changes, plenty of sunshine inland. So you can see tomorrow's forecast for the inland valleys will include patchy morning clouds clearing to sunshine, warm and sunny in our mountains, and hot and sunny in the deserts. That's where you'll find all the summer heat.
Baseball is coming back. Major League Baseball will officially start in late July with some changes. The 162-game regular season is now just 60 games long. Spring training is now training camp and not held at remote locations. 25-man rosters are now larger for a bigger player pool if and when a player tests positive for COVID-19. The season will start the weekend of July 24th and finish by September 27th. A 10-team playoff will lead up to the World Series. A 10-year-old surfer got a big surprise today in the middle of a pandemic that's turned so many people's lives upside down. Normally, this week would be the week of Bro-Am, an annual music and surfing festival in Encinitas hosted by the rock group Switchfoot. It had to be canceled this year, but that did not stop the band and the Challenged Athletes Foundation, a sponsor of the event, from surprising Sophia Saunders with her own custom surfboard. Sophia was born with one arm shorter than the other, but she is not letting anything get in the way of her surfing dreams.
Makes them feel good about themselves, make them feel comfortable in their own skin.
I was overjoyed.
Well, this year's Bro-Am is canceled. Switchfoot is still performing live online. We have a link where you can buy virtual tickets on our website, NBC7.com. That's going to do it for our nightly check-in. Have a good night.